joining me on this episode of Coffee with Kiera. We are sponsored by The Human Being in Newport and Lincoln City. And today I'm excited to be here with Sara Herd. She's with Lincoln County Health and Human Services. I'll let her give her title.
Okay. Hello. I'm Sara Herd. I am the Health Promotion Program Manager in the Public Health Division of Lincoln County Health and Human Services.
That's why she's given the title.
There's all the words.
So, Sara, tell us a little bit about the upcoming Hands Across the Bridge. I'm so excited.
I feel so honored to get to be a part of this planning team, and I have been for the last few years. This 2025, the third week in September, is Hands Across the Bridge. It is the 17th annual Walter Ackerson Jr. Hands Across the Bridge event, which means that it's been going on for years, and I've had the honor of helping do some of the planning over the last couple of years. Public health and the health promotion team has been involved the whole time. Mm-hmm. Many years ago, it was PATA and CEDAR with the Confederated Tribes of Siletz Indians, and another nonprofit that is no longer around, another coalition. Mm-hmm. But the same community groups have kept it going. So our recovery community is going strong. And the organizations that plan this are just as vested today as they were 17 years ago.
Well, in September is Wellbriety Month. Can you explain Wellbriety for folks that don't know?
So Wellbriety is honored for our tribal partners. So the Confederated Tribes of Siletz Indians use that term. It's something that I don't see outside of Lincoln County. I'm sure that it is used with other tribal nations, but the introduction to it for me has been here in Lincoln County. And what's great about that is they recognize the whole person, the whole body, the whole well-being of an individual. So recovery is one piece of that. So they are highly involved with the event. They'll bring out the drummer to start us with a short.
It's amazing.
Yeah, with a short ceremony, and then they lead us across the bridge. So it's really rooted in our community and what makes us unique here in Lincoln County.
And it's for entire families because it does take family support to help someone through sobriety.
Yes. Treatment works. Evidence-based treatment works, but we know it goes beyond that. To care for the whole individual, it's the whole community. Mm-hmm. It's their friends, it's their family, it's first responders, it's therapists and counselors and all of the people that support recovery. So the event truly is to celebrate people who are in recovery, to honor them and their journey, but it is for everybody to participate.
And let's walk us through the Hands Across the Bridge event. What time is it starting?
Yeah, so we will meet at the base of the LC Bay Bridge in Waldport. So the south end, there's the interpretive center, mm-hmm. which also houses, I think, the Chamber of Commerce. Mm-hmm. So that parking lot at the south end of the bridge, there's a grassy area. We'll meet there. Everybody will get a t-shirt. That'll be at 11:30 a.m. on Saturday, September 20th, 11:30 a.m. at the base of the bridge. We'll all get together. We'll get a t-shirt. We will listen to speakers at the base of the bridge, which this year, Rob Bovet, the former district attorney for Lincoln County, who's currently the district attorney in Lane County, but he will be here to talk about the history of the event. Why do we call it Walter Ackerson Jr.? What's that memorial? He'll explain that. And then the drummers will come and give a ceremony and then lead us across the bridge. Once we are across the bridge, it'll happen probably right about noon. We'll have a moment of silence. There'll be a serenity prayer. We'll all hold hands and have that moment to recognize people in recovery. After that,
That's when the real fun and games begin.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just cool, the idea, like,
so ceremonial and then
yes.
fun.
and then at the community center in Waldport by 12:30, for those who want to join, for a free lunch and some resource tables to learn a little bit more about each of the programs that offer services in Lincoln County for those who may need some support to get to recovery or to help stay in recovery. So there'll be some resource tables, lunch. PADA, Partners Against Alcohol and Drug Abuse, they have a youth coalition who this year is going to take charge and do some activities for young kids because families come. So we'll have some little kids in some varying ages. So the teens will do activities with the kids while inside, while people are enjoying lunch, there'll be speakers. So we will get to hear stories about people's journey into recovery and what that looked like. And so we'll get to commune and hear about why is this so important. So it really is a full day of honoring, and it should wrap up by about 2:30. We'll have our friends with Angel Job Corps. Some of those students will come and help us set up and clean up. So it really it's a whole community event.
And is this only for those who are in recovery from drugs, or is it drugs, alcohol, gambling?
Yeah.
What does this encompass?
So it would encompass any of the areas around behavioral health. So it is recovery from alcohol, drugs, mental health, those things. It's not recovery from hip surgery.
Oh, darn.
I know.
That's me.
I mean, it could, somebody who's had, so just, I've had that question though, like recovering from everything? Not everything.
Not quite everything.
Not quite everything.
I mean,
you're still welcome to come.
From the chin up. How's that?
Yeah. Still come and join us. But it really is intended to celebrate, to honor those who recovered from any kind of behavioral health, which includes substance use, alcohol, problem gambling, mental health. A lot of people don't understand that that recovery is possible.
Mm-hmm.
And this is really a great way to demonstrate that, to show it.
And what I've always loved about the event, and I've been participating since it was in Newport.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And, some of the very, very first ones. So every year I've followed this as well. And what I really love is that it encompasses the whole family, right?
Yes.
Because like I said, you can't have sobriety without some help.
Right. What is the environment? What does it look like around you?
Well, and your family is affected when you're going through, some of these issues, mental health issues. Your family's right along with you.
Yeah.
And they need support as well, and need to know that they're doing the right thing by supporting you and helping you through your recovery, and that it is possible.
Right.
If you're just beginning, sometimes it can feel overwhelming. Yeah. And it's good to be surrounded by people who've gone through it and are able to kind of get that support.
Absolutely. There's something for everybody who's there. And a challenge doesn't start and stop with one person. The challenge is broader. And we do understand that.
Now it is, even though the event is just one day, but it is Sobriety and Wellbriety Month through the month of September, right?
Yes.
Anything you want to add about that?
So we've already done a proclamation with the Lincoln County Board of Commissioners. From just a communication standpoint, is one more avenue to make that awareness. I would encourage people to check out to see what other events might be happening. So we've all come together for this one event annually. Some years there's more additional things. So Chance might have some events in the regional area, or Reconnections, or Phoenix Wellness. NAMI might be doing something. Celebrate Recovery might be doing something. So there might be additional things. I'm not aware of all of the activities. Again, some years there's lots of things happening, and other years there's less, but what we can count on is that we do have an opportunity to come together on that third Saturday in September each year.
And Sarah, if someone needs some help, or they want to take that step, or a family member needs some help, who can they contact through Lincoln County?
Of course, they can contact Lincoln County Behavioral Health. I don't have their phone number right on me.
But you can look it up on their Facebook page.
Yes. I know Public Health's phone number,
Okay.
and Public Health can direct you to behavioral health, which is great, which is 541-265-4112. And on our Lincoln County website, if you Google Lincoln County, Oregon, the county website will come up. There is a little bit of navigation to do on our website. If you go to departments, the county has lots of departments. But we are Health and Human Services as a department. Under Health and Human Services, then you can choose behavioral health. And I'm getting some really nice help for behavioral health is 541-265-4179. And you can give them a call. Thank you, Kiera. Oh my goodness. I should have been more prepared today.
It's okay. We've got you covered.
It really takes a village for everything.
It does. Well, Sarah, I so appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to spend some time with us on this episode of Coffee with Kiera. I encourage everyone to come out and join us at the Hands Across the Bridge event. It really is a fun time, and Rob Bovette will be there, which is going to be very exciting. And the drummers and the food and the games and the resources, it's just going to be an incredible day. And I would encourage folks to head on down to Waldport. Plus, they've got that really cool new park down there. Right? So you can bring your kids, and when you're done, they're going to go, we want to go to the park.
Let's
and
go
you can
play.
have an opportunity to take them down to that cool new park in Waldport.
Kiera, thank you so much. It really is a powerful event, and it's hard to explain. I don't do it justice. So we would sure love for people to come and experience it.
It's as much fun as we're having right now.
Thank you.
All right. I'm Kiera Morgan. Thanks so much for joining me on this episode of Coffee with Kiera. We are sponsored by The Human Being, located in Newport at 6th Street and Highway 101, and in Lincoln City at the north end of the highway on the west side next to TLC Credit Union. Thanks for joining me for Coffee with Kiera.